Good evening and welcome to our annual talent show at Myers Memorial. Tonight is our first ever virtual talent show and we are so glad that you are here to be a part of it. If you joined us for worship this morning, you'll know that we are celebrating Holy Humor Sunday. We are picking up on an ancient church tradition where Christians gathered to celebrate life and joy and laughter and love in the midst of this Easter season. So tonight we celebrate the joy through the gifts and the talents of our congregation members and community members. Hopefully we'll have the opportunity to laugh together. And as an added bonus, we have the opportunity to raise money for Resource Connection Gateway. This is an amazing ministry in our community that offers to help our neighbors and share with them a message of hope. And so in the midst of this pandemic, I invite us all to celebrate joy, to celebrate the ways that we can laugh together, and to remember that even on our hardest days, there is always hope. So let's laugh together, let's raise some money together, and let's sit back and enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm doing the funny, not really funny jokes, you know. I hope they're funny, but they're probably not, okay? So just heads up on that one, all right? And just avoid the birds and stuff in the background. If my cat comes over, I'm sorry. I'm outside because this is the best place to do it right now. Okay, we're going to start now. The first joke is, which side of the chicken is the feathery, like the most feather? It explains itself, I'm pretty sure. The outside. Alright, we're gonna continue now. The second joke. The painter was so cold, she just had to put on another coat. And then the last and final one, it's not my favorite, but for the laughs. What's brown and sticky? A stick.
Hi everyone, my name is Jillian and I will be playing Look Up Child by Lauren Daigle on the ukulele. Where are you now when darkness seems to win? Where are you now when the world is crumbling? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child, look up, child. Where are you now when all I feel is doubt? Oh, where are you now when I can't figure it out? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child, look up, child. You're not threatened by the war, you're not shaken by the storm. I know you're in control, even in our suffering, even when it can't be seen. I know you're in control. Oh, I hear you say, look up, child, look up, child, look up, child, look up, child, look up, child.
Shake. 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 High five. Good girl. So deep.
In this album, there's a picture of the ladies at Daniela's. You can tell it's from the 80s by the volume of their hair. There's a snobby, just a baby, 87, Halloween. If it happened on this block, Abuela was there. Every afternoon I came, she'd make sure I did my homework. She could barely write her name, but even so, she would stare at the paper and tell me, bueno, let's review. Why don't you tell me everything you know? In this album, there's a picture of Abuela in Havana. She is holding a rag doll, unsmiling, black and white. I wonder what she's thinking. Does she know that she'll be leaving for the city on a cold, dark night? And on the day they ran, did she dream of endless summer? Did her mother have a plan, or did they just go? Did somebody sit her down and say, Claudia, get ready to leave behind everything you know? Everything I know. What do I know? In this folder, there's a picture from my high school graduation. The program and condition, and a star beside my name. Here's a picture of my parents as I left for California. She saved everything we gave her, every little scrap of paper, and our lives are in these boxes while the woman who held us is gone. But we go on, we grow, so hold tight, Abuela, if you're up there, I'll make you proud of everything I know. Thank you for everything I know.
What did a circle say when he graduated?
What?
Because pepper water makes them sneeze.
It was 100 degrees.
All right, James, what's your joke?
Why do sharks live in the salt water?
Why?
Because pepper water makes them sneeze. What did all the oaks to change up? How many oaks does it have to change a light bulb?
How many?
1. But the light bulb needs to change 2. What kind of shorts do clouds wear?
What?
Thunder wear.
Okay, you saw Rex try to slackline and did a great job, and you can't tell, but I'm slacklining the whole time I make this presentation. So just trust me, I'm not going to show you my feet. It might scare you. I'm up so high. But yeah, I'm Dwayne, and my job is to tell you about the gateway, and I'm slacklining just like Rex. Yeah. But the gateway is something here in our community that I'm just thrilled to be part of. It's real simple. If you have a need, about Phil again, if you have a need of any kind, maybe you run into somebody who's lost a job or a homeless person or someone who's struggling emotionally, needs counseling, all you have to do is text the gateway or go to our website, resourceconnectiongateway.com, or text 704-800-3836, and we'll get in touch with you or that person within 90 minutes and get them the help they need, help them connect, offer them a hand up. You can even volunteer at the Gateway. You don't have to slackline, but you can be a mentor. We need mentors. You can do a great job. So if you're interested, come to the website and let us know. Or if you want to help financially, just donate through your pastor's discretionary fund for the Gateway and enjoy it and have a great time. Whoa!
Do the Cabbage Patch. Do the Tootsie Roll. Roger Rabbit. MC Hammer. The Stanky Leg. The Dougie.
Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? Just in case he got a hole-in-one.
Hi, Myers Memorial family and friends. I'm glad you're here, virtually. I'm sure it won't take you long to realize that my talent does not lie in the area of audio engineering or videography. And I don't have top-line equipment. So whatever Apple is giving us is what we'll have here. I do hope that you enjoy this online talent show initiative, and I would like to encourage you to give generously to Resource Connection Gateway. This song started out as a poem, as many songs do. It was originally written in 1860. It's been sung all over the world in many different languages, and in fact, some of the lyrics were used in an underground way by Christians who were in countries or in places where Christianity was not allowed, and so in order for them to communicate, instead of using the word Christians, they used the phrase, the This I Know people. You also might be interested to know that Pastor Sally has actually taught me part of this song. It sounds something like this. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible, it tells me so. Little ones to Him belong. They are weak, oh, but He is strong. Jesus loves you. Yes, Jesus loves you. Yes, Jesus loves you. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, he who died, heaven's gate, he's gonna open wide. He will wash away all my sin and let his little child come on in. Oh, 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 yes, Jesus loves you. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves us. The Bible tells me so. The Bible tells me so.
I'm Evan, and I make model boats. And here are all my boats for the talent show. This first one is the smallest one, and it's made out of cardboard and painter's tape. And it takes place in the early 1900s. It's not a real ship, it's just a made-up one that takes place in the early 1900s. This takes place in the same time period, and it's just a bigger version of that one, and it's not a model either. This next one here takes place in the 1930s, and it's made out of cardboard and painter's tape, just like the other ones, but it's a lot bigger. This next one right here is one of my biggest ones, and it takes place in the 1940s, and it's not a model either. It just is a made-up ship, and it's made out of cardboard, painter's tape, and duct tape, and I didn't paint this part. This is duct tape, and this is paint up here. This next one right here is not a model either, but it's one of my favorite ones, and it takes place in the late 1960s. And it's one of my fastest ships, actually. And this one is my second biggest boat, and it is probably my fastest one. And I know this one can withstand a bunch of big waves because of its size. And it's made out of cardboard, duct tape, and some painter's tape. This next one is my only model ship that I have, and it's a model of the Harmony of the Seas, which is the biggest cruise ship in the world. And it's my biggest model, or just biggest ship in general. And it can withstand a lot of big waves, and it's made out of electrical tape for the inside, and painter's tape, and duct tape.
I know we haven't had an opportunity to gather for luncheons or meals at the church recently. I'm sure we all miss that. But when I think about a group of people and a lot of food, I think about family reunions. At one of my family reunions, my Aunt Helen brought a pie. Well, actually, a couple of pies. She was well known for her pie. I was eating a piece of her pie, and she came up to me and she said, "How do you like my pie?" I said, "Well, Aunt Helen, I believe that's the best tasting pie I've ever had." She said, "Well, how do you like my crust?" I said, "Well, to be honest, that's the prettiest crust I've ever seen. In fact, I haven't even stuck a fork in it. I didn't want to mess it up. But tell me, how in the world do you get your pie crust to be so pretty and so perfect on the edges?" She said, "It's my secret. But I'll tell you if you promise not to tell anyone." I said, "No, I won't tell anyone." She said, "Well, I get all my ingredients together for the dough, mix them up, knead the dough, roll it out, place it in a pan, and then I take my teeth out and run them right around the edges. Y'all stay safe."
Hey everybody. Well, this was a fun little song that New Hope Praise Band was going to open with at the talent show this year. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to do that, but I just wanted to do a rough version for you so you could hear what I'd kind of thrown together. It's basically what happens when Myers Memorial meets Billy Ray Cyrus and Little Nas X.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to New Hope Road. I'm gonna
gonna take my horse to the New Hope Road. I'm gonna ride till I meet the Lord. Got the pumpkins in the back, I'm loading in the patch, orange in a stack, and the t-shirts made to match. Sitting on the hay, no good place to pray, making money for the mission, yeah, out there every day, y'all. Can't nobody tell us nothing. Can't tell us nothing. Can't nobody tell us nothing. Can't tell us nothing. Worship with the pastor, through tears and joy and laughter, and ministries that matter. You can go and ask her. Fellowship and family, friends and community, praise as it should be, offered abundantly. Can't nobody tell us nothing. Can't tell us nothing. Can't nobody tell us nothing. You can't tell us. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the New Hope Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the New Hope Road. I'm gonna ride till I meet the Lord. Hat down, cross town, cruising like a Christian, seeking out the lost is our number one mission. Help them kick their habits and pick up the broken pieces, spreading love and showing they can find a life in Jesus. God knows stress, we've been through all that, 'cause we know a Savior has got our backs, and we can roll on back to that New Hope Road. I'm gonna ride until I meet the Lord. I'm gonna take my horse to the New Hope Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the New Hope Road. I'm gonna ride until I meet the Lord. Take my horse to the New Hope Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the New Hope Road. Yeah, to the New Hope Road.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming to our virtual talent show. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank everyone who submitted their talents. It was really overwhelming this week, the number that came in and the wonderful variety that was submitted. We really do have a talented community and congregation. I also want to take a minute to thank my husband who put together the video. He's the one who's responsible for the fun sound effects and the captions on there. And also, last, I want to thank Dwayne Birch from the Resource Connection Gateway. When I told Dwayne that we were going to have to postpone our talent show in March, he was the one that came to me and said, well, why can't we do this virtually? And it turned out to be a great idea. And for that, I thank you, Dwayne. And if you haven't already, please consider supporting the Resource Connection Gateway. It's a wonderful mission in our community, and at this time it's so important that we help our neighbors. So please support it. There should be information in the comments about how you can give to support this awesome ministry. I hope you have a wonderful night, and thank you again for joining us for the talent show.